Alright, we'll just be recording today. I don't really want to do stream. So let's just go on. Okay, we are here at the village we need to be for the quest known as the Gloaming. Bishop Fray Garcia Padilla of Santo Domingo has fallen very ill. Caro the monk suggests that a doctor named Pedro Bermudez might know the proper treatment, but he is left to treat a new outbreak of the pox in a fishing village in the north coast. You have been asked to go and find Bermudez there. Alright, let's go see if we can find him. So the village looks in decent shape. Like all the tiny villages of Hispaniola, it bears evidence of having once been home to a significantly larger population than what occupies it now. But the villagers who are here look to be in decent health and greet you respectfully and with cautious submission. Yeah, because I remember correctly, they said, like, there used to be a population, Taino population of like 50 to 60,000 or something like that, and then now it's like down to like 4 to 5,000 by Iguanuma. A handful of village children run off to find Iguanama, and in short order they bring the young cacique back to see you. I seek Pedro Bermudez. The doctor? You come for him? You then must speak to our bohique, Atil. I take you to him. Follow Iguanama. The young chieftain leads you through the village up to a modest house on the outskirts in the direction of the mountains. Gives you a nod as you stand before the door, and then she quickly leaves to attend to her duties. Knock on the door. You knock, but nobody answers. You knock again with similarly disappointing results. After a moment, a voice rings out in astoundingly good Spanish from behind you, sharp amusement oozing through a defiantly raised jaw. The fearsome white man descends upon our primitive village, no doubt to assert his dominance and lay claim to our land and our resources. I am told our fish are of vital strategic importance. I'm looking for Pedro Bermudez. Atil's crooked smile wavers ever so slightly. The doctor. But of course, he was not permitted to come here and aid us worthless savages. He'll be wanting his head on a pike for your governor. His expertise is urgently needed in Santo Domingo. I have come to bring him home. Atil's smile is gone now, and he shrugs heavily. I am afraid you have made the journey in vain. Your doctor is dead. Oh, that's not good. By whose hand? He raises both arms in surrender. No one in this village, I can assure you. The good doctor left a week ago to seek the mad shaman Orokobix in the mountains. He did not return. We found his body 2 days ago, deep in the jungle where our trappers hunt. He was naked and his eyes had been clawed from their sockets. Best I could tell by his own hands. Madre de Dios. You've already met our young cacique. Her father was very sick, suffering from an illness that afflicted the mind as well as the body. Orokobix used to know the remedy for such things. Of such afflictions. 1 second. Alright, we're back. And he was our bohique. He cured Iguanama's uncle of the very same disease many years ago, but that was before his wits left him. 1 second, forgot to do something. There we go. Alright, we're back. What does this have to do with Pedro Bermudez? I refuse to go, and I'm not ashamed of it. I suppose I was expected to take the risk to save our cacique, but the last time one of us visited Orokobix, they came back with fire in their eyes, shouting nonsense. Pedro believed that he was beyond any danger, that the natural superiority of your kind would allow him to prevail against the mad shaman. Despite himself, Atil just can't resist squeezing in another sarcastic jab. Evidently, his confidence was misplaced. What of the pox outbreak he was here to address? There was no pox. He came here based on erroneous rumors. This cursed spotted curse has claimed so much from us. If it ever should return, that will be the end of us. Yep, smallpox was very scary for the peoples of the New World. I think it's like responsible for wiping out 90% of their population. Made it easier for colonization to happen. What ailment did Iguanama's father suffer from? It is an infection of the mind. The skin turns yellow, the face gaunt. The afflicted loses touch of reality. If deprived of proper treatment, death will visit the afflicted within one phase of the moon. Athel smiles wistfully. Even I cannot find it in myself to make light of such a curse. Your doctor, Velasquez, leans in. Those symptoms are similar to the bishop's. Seems like we must pay Orosobix a visit ourselves and see if we don't fare better than poor Pedro Bermudez. Athel's cheeky smile is back. You've been fully warned of the dangers of this task, but if you do survive a confrontation with the mad shaman, look for his mushroom powders and bring them back to me. Then I will help you prepare the remedy. Orokobix's hunt is in the mountains, just over a day's travel southwest of this village. Right, time to deal with a mad shaman. Southwest, so he's probably somewhere in this area that I haven't gotten to yet. See if we can mark that on our map real quick. Alright, so guess we're gonna go see if we can get a mad shaman to help us out. We'll see. Let's see. That's north, so I want to be going this way. Well, first this way. There's treasure. Treasure, treasure, treasure. Rations we go. And camp. 8 meat. Keep moving, I guess, until we find what we're looking for, right? Ah, here it is. Orosobix's hut is up this way. So, grab these chests as we go. Keep moving that way. And let's have you doing. Have you hunt. Velasquez, have you herbalism. There we go. 20 meager catch. Oh well. It happens sometimes. No worries. Got all these supplies just laying around for me to see. Going the right way? Kinda. Oh. Okay, so I have to go around. But he's right there, so next turn I should be able to deal with him, right? Well, we shall certainly see. Shall certainly see. More hunting. Get some good meal. Yay, good spirits with evening game. Alright. Alright, Orokobix or Orosobix. Let's deal with you. A small hut stands on the side of the mountain where a path formed by the animals turns into a plateau under a wide outcropping of the cliff above. The area beneath the outcropping is deep. Not quite a cave, but a large area in perpetual shadow, entirely covered in a wide variety of mushrooms. A thin old man who looks to be rather good health is tending to the mushrooms when you approach. The shaman comes out to meet you. He speaks fast and fluid words in the native tongue, and Isabella struggles to keep up with her translation. So the crescent cat comes to pay tribute to the Golden Mountain. She has heard the singing of the night down the side of the coast. Coast? What? He nods slowly. 1 second. Take a drink. Drink time. Ah. He nods slowly. No, no, you hear nothing but the gleaming of the far shores. You are drawn to the sigh of the great lake of pyramids, all of you. You are full of holes, and you must fill them to go forever hungry. Tell me, is it not so? I don't understand what you're saying. I need something from you. Ah, the dust of the Gloam children, and you all seek it. You come here one by one to seize my dreams, but they are not mine to give away. You must win it. Travel into yourself and fight the blue nightmares of your soul. And how do you propose I make this journey? Do what you cannot help but do. Breathe. Open your body and your mind to the gloaming. Breathe in the dream essence and let it guide you into yourself. Devour your mind and become reborn. He gestures towards the mushroom garden. Alright, time to get high on shrooms. Step into the garden and take a deep breath. It smells musty and rank, all like mold on a dungeon wall. You hesitate, unsure what to do, but you don't have to wander for long. The madman picks up a stone and hurls it into the middle of the mushrooms, releasing their spores into the air as a fine dust. Cough and wheeze, and it gets into your mouth, your nose, your lungs. Stagger backwards as up and down are reversed, and concepts of depth and time lose their meaning. You spiral in on yourself and become a being of pure light. Alright. This is gonna get weird. Let's do this. Let's see. That's scout. Fighter. Let's get my other hunter in. Let's do this. I have some. Let's see how this goes. Let's see how this goes. Oh no, I'm fighting myself? That's not good. That's not good. Alright, well, this can only work out great for us. And then let's see. Doctor, get your ass over there. Okay, awesome. Alright, one sec. Alright, let's give this a go, shall we? Should I use traps? No, the traps are... There's too much space. One second. Alright, let's see. So, I can shoot from there, but that's a lot of lost accuracy. Let's get my soldiers. There we go. Form a defensive perimeter. Let's see if we can get my soldiers down a bit. There we go. Take it down, take it down, take it down. And then you over here. 69. Nice. All right. Doing well so far, I think. Full cover. All right, I guess. Oh, wait, no, I can try shooting you. Let's see if that works. That'd have been really funny if that had worked. All right, Velasquez tried to fight Velasquez. Let's go. Oh, Velasquez, you fool. Ooh, Pintado. Not great. Not cool. All right, Trevino, good job. Just keep marching. All right, so scout. Get you over here to get that backstab. There we go. And the scout. There we go. And then let's get you up close to him. Then you start moving this way. I want you to start hitting their hunter. Alright, and now... shoot you. Hunter shot. Hunter against Hunter. Well played. Alright, Doctor, Hunter. Alright, I'll take the attack of opportunity. Because then I can do this. And that takes him down. Alright, good thing they're my weaker versions of myself. Good. And arrow to the face. Let's put you up front just so you can draw some fire. Alright, they're doing pretty good. So far, so good. So far, so good. Oh, whoops, sorry. Oh, am I down a scout? Or that's my scout? That's not his scout. That's his scout. Ow, dick. That lighting effect is a little annoying. Alright, so let's have you knife him. There we go. Have you move over here. Do that. You. Good shot. Good shot. You miss. God damn it. You're supposed to hit Isabella. Hold your arms. There we go. And take you down. And you go down. There we go. That flanking bonus is so nice. Really needed to work on using that a little bit more. And can't do anything more. Well, not looking great for them. Ow. Ow. Frick. Stab you. Get you. There we go. You're down. All that's left is... yeah, that doesn't matter too much to me. And that should be it, right? Yep. And he's down. Flawless victory. Alright, what do we get for winning our fever dream? The mountain seems to stretch on forever. The rock pulsates with the rhythm of your heartbeat. You awake, bewildered and dizzy, and heave yourself onto your feet. Your expedition members are sprawled out around you. Some have already woken up and are sitting on the ground looking lost. Others are still unconscious. Otokobik sits with his legs crossed in his hut, humming quietly to himself. What happened to me? Your spirit went on a journey. What did you see? I fought myself. And did you win? I won. Then you are ready. Here, take this. It is what you came for. How did you know? Your remainder told me while your spirit was away. You accept a pouch of dust from the shaman, then you help those of your people who are awake to wake up the rest, and you all meander down the mountain back to where you left your caravan. On the way, Daniel Reyes lets out a long sigh. That was an interesting experience. I feel like I've learned something valuable. And what would that be? He grins. Ale is good and all, but for special occasions, mushrooms will always lead to fun times. I wouldn't know. I've never had mushrooms, unfortunately. Everybody else either groans or chuckles, and the rest of the way down the mountains doesn't seem so bad. All right. Honestly, I was expecting things to be a little more dark, but that's a fun little trip. We had a drug trip. We didn't have to murder an old man in his mushroom patch, which might have not been great for us in the long run if we had done so. All in all, an excellent day. Ooh, 14 meat this time. I can do some preserving. Get some more medicine. I have so much medicine now. Alright, can I make it all the way to the village? I cannot. Alright, so auto-assign meat for consumption. We'll have you do some preserving. You, Velasquez, will do some herbalism. There we go. And we go inside and get the gloaming done. That was a quick 20 minutes. You return to the fishing village and find Adel's hut still empty. After asking around, you locate him at the shore in the middle of attending to a jellyfish-related injury. Is he peeing on the jellyfish injury? He stands up when you notice him. Senor, you still live. Have you visited Orocobix? We got what we came for. And the shaman, did he survive your encounter? He's alive, don't worry. Atul fixes you with an appraising look for a moment, then he nods. Good. He was out of his mind, but he used to be a good man. Many of us here owe him our lives. Hand Atul the powder you got from Orocobix. You press a pouch of powder into his hand, and he opens it to have a look. Come with me to Santo Domingo. You can examine the powder on the way, or... How is that? Atul casts a glance at your people. Are you sure the members of your expedition would approve? Rafael Lopez harumphs loudly. Surely you would not invite this heathen priest into our group, Capitan. To do so would be to severe offense against God. They'll find a way to live with it. He scratches his head. I'm needed here. It's only one trip across the island and back again. I'll make it worth your while. You let Atul debate the pros and cons of your suggestion with himself for a while, but in the end he accepts under condition that he's free to leave and return to his village once your business is concluded. Okay, so do we have a new companion? We do. We do. He is a recruit shaman. He has a knife, a flint knife, and armor. So he only has ranged attacks, but he is a shaman. What does a shaman have for skills? Poison tipped. So he can just attack with poison arrows. With poison stuff. But he can't be upgraded, so might want to try that out. And he's good with herbalism and tinkering. Let's give... Who have we not had in a while that's... You know, I think we should... I'll upgrade Adel. Put a penalty on the target's range accuracy and defense for 3 turns. Ooh, that'd be cool. But, Figueroa is my scout. He's a good scout, too. I'll close off on doing adding experience for right now, I guess. So let's head back towards Santo Domingo, I believe. So, along the road we go. Didn't take us too long, right? Because we're going to be just following the main road all the way down. Takes forever for the road stuff to actually go away. All right, that's the first bit. All right, there we go. 12 meat consumption. You are a hunter. You are also hunting. Atul, what should you do? Do some more hunting. There you go. 7 rations, 10 meat. Oh, sweet. We are doing well. Just keep following the road, I guess. Probably get us there faster than trying to cut through. And it's just fun to just be like, march across the road. Is that a... I think that was just a normal thing. And we get into the village. So we should be able to... I should be able to go places without having to worry about the camping. At least until I step immediately out. Purchase materials for barricades. Haggle. Village's price to 250 valuables per barricade. Oh. Alright, so that's good for that. Trade. We're in low supply of medicine, so if I trade with medicine, I should be able to get a decent... There we go. There we go. A lot of I have way too much medicine, so I should be fine. Now, so the next road I want to take... This one, I believe. All right. Consumption. There we go. Got more valuables and more meat. Meat. And this way, more meat to kill. More meat. Meat. This is a glorious time. Meat consumption. So while that's happening, let's get our hunters doing some preserving. Can Athel do preserving well? You can do it all right, I guess. All right. Very good. Very good. Tick overgrowth. Okay, things are just gonna be half as. I'm just gonna go half as fast this time around. Gonna keep going along this road. So not much progress this time. There we go. Look at all. Oh God, I'm getting so many rations too. It's so nice. And we're almost to Santo Domingo. Yeah, it's right there. We enter! Yay! Alright, let's talk to the monk. Again, Hermano Caro personally greets you outside the cathedral to lead you inside. So urgent is his concern for the bishop, he doesn't even notice Atel following closely behind you. You find the bishop still in his bed, looking incrementally worse than last time. I have bad news, Hermano. Pedro Bermudez is dead. Caro's eyes widen and he covers his mouth with his hands. He looks at you but says nothing. I have brought back a remedy from the village, which is said to have cured ailments much like the bishop's in the past. Poor Pedro. Atel, administer the remedy. Caro jumps behind the bishop and Atel raises arms. No, you will not touch the bishop. This is Atel, a medicine man from the north coast. He knows this remedy better than any of our doctors. Let him work if you want the bishop to live. The bishop's rasping voice emanates from somewhere between the pillows. I will surrender my life to the Lord rather than put my soul in the hands of a heathen. Very well, Velasquez will administer the remedy. Antonio administers the fungal remedy according to Atel's vague instructions, and a subtle effect is immediately observed. The bishop calms and his breathing steadies. Good thing that I'm a good person. I would have left you to die. I have followed the instructions we were given. Repeat the treatment once every day, Hermano, until the bishop is well or no medicine remains. God willing, the bishop will regain his health soon. The monk nods and gratefully shakes first Antonio's hand, then yours. Thank you for your invaluable help, Capitan de la Rejo. I have collected donations from our congregation as a display of our eternal gratitude. He hands you a sack full of valuables. Alright. So, that's another quest complete. Sweet. So all that's left is the jungle drums, which we shall now turn in, because that was the first thing that we were asked to do, right? Alright, so we were asked to go check out a temple ruins to see if there were rebels there. We found a group of people, and it was kind of a shifty thing at first. We saw like heads on spikes and a gathering, but it turns out they were doing an ancient burial ritual. We haggled, we got them to leave the area after they finished their rites. That way they could do it, but we still complete our objective. This time, De Manzanedo's staff lets you straight in without a delay, and the governor gets up from behind his fancy desk when you enter his office. What news of the pagans? They vacated the ruins. They won't be using it any longer. Well, that's perhaps not quite the permanent solution I had hoped for, but it takes care of the immediate problem. We can re-establish trade routes to Santiago then. That'll benefit our economy greatly. I expect you've spent some supplies searching the jungle for those heathens. I shall direct Senor Cosero, our treasurer, to have payment for services rendered brought to your carts. You can use that to restock your stores. I think 1,000 valuables should suffice. So about my ship. The governor replies with a grunt that most resembles exasperation. We still have the not so small matter of the encroaching rebel army to deal with. Fine. Who are these rebels? As far as we know, there are 2 rebel leaders. One group is led by Esteban Gallego, a mountain of a man who used to be a notorious brawler in Spain before he came here. We don't know who leads the second group. They mainly terrorize the northern coast, so they may know more about them in Santiago. Why did they turn against the crown? Manzanero waves his hand irritatedly. Idealism, greed, madness. Take your pick, I couldn't say. To the heart of the matter, then, what shall we do about it? The rebels must be defeated at all costs. The problem will be finding them. Gallego's band have recently been raiding our mines in the mountains west of here, freeing our slaves, stealing our silver ore, and destroying our equipment. So he's not too bad, right? The man is a menace. He's got our soldiers cowering in fear. If you visit our mines and speak to our troops there, you may be able to track him down. As for the other group, your best chance is to go to Santiago and talk to Capitan Leandra Vizcaino. Her company has been stationed there for the past 6 months to defend the town against the northern rebel army. I've heard of no progress in that regard, but she must have learned something by now. Hopefully something that will help you find and neutralize those bastards. I would hear what she has to say. The governor nods curtly. Whichever part of the problem you decide to deal with first, I wish you good luck. Return to me when you have something to report. As you exit Alcazar de Colon, one of the guards posted outside stops you politely. Senor Villarejo, one moment. Senor de Rossi was here looking for you earlier. He asked me to tell you he'd like to talk to you. He'll be waiting for you in the market. Alright, time to go to the market then, I guess. Oh, is de Rossi one of the rebels? Marketplace of Santo Domingo is tiny compared to things, so find Umberto. Umberto de Rossi is not immediately visible, so you walk around for a quarter of an hour, browsing the wares and items on display, hoping to find a useful trinket. Eventually, you bump into the ever-present quartermaster, who's strolling through the market, determinedly heading towards a particular stall. Capitan Villarejo, I apologize for my delay. I deduce that you received my message. I did indeed, but you seem to be headed somewhere. I need some barricades for Noriega. He's having a training battle this afternoon, and I must arrange the battlefield to teach the men flanking and similar maneuvers. I thought you might be interested in an introduction to the noble art of tinkering. Somebody here sells barricades? Umberto chuckles and pats you on the back. Not quite, my dear. Me and the chicos construct them ourselves, but we need materials for the construction. Over in the back here are a few good shops that sell all manner of useless rubbish. Brilliant stuff to tie together in piles and put in the way of heavily armed men and women. You'll show me how to construct and deploy these barricades? Precisely, young man. I thought perhaps your troops would like to help us set up the barricades, and you can spar against Noriega's people and get a feel for how the obstacles may best be used to your advantage. Together with Umberto, you visit the merchants he was looking for. Their stalls sell decent enough goods, pottery, wagon parts, even lumber to use in construction, but Umberto is only interested in the junk they keep in the back, which he manages to haggle down from the already very low price offered to him. His subordinates follow along with the carts and ferry the materials back to the fortress, where you and some of your people convene with De Rossi and his lot. Right, where do we start? First, watch my boys put together the first barricade. It's simple stuff, but there is an art to assembling useless rubbish in such a way that it'll slow down or even deter trained soldiers. Once you've got the first barricade up, have your people set up the rest. We've got half an hour until Noriega's people get here. Let's get started. Alright, begin the battle. Begin the battle. Sorry, Athel. I don't really know what you can do right now, so I need to look at you. And I have my crew. Okay, so they have a barricade set up there for the prep phase. So... Velasquez, get your ass out of there. Soldier. Actually, no. Let's have the hunter... Yeah, let's have the hunter be behind cover if he can. We'll have the scout... There we go. Because that way he can, like, walk around that way, I guess. Alright, your turn. Start with you. Let's get Inigo Hernandez. And you miss. Of course you do. You... move over this way. You move over here. Draw fire. Flawless defense. Isabella. You also move over here. Also do flawless defense. Hunter. Move up here. And let's see who can we get. Let's go try to get Treacherous Rivera, the soldier, shot. There we go. And then you, Velasquez. Let's put you up here. You might be able to shoot him. Maybe. Okay, no. Ow, to you, sir. Aha! You missed. Aha! You missed again! That was a poor decision on your part. That was a very poor decision on your part. Let's go... Alright, so not quite there yet, but it'll get there. Actually, because you're a soldier, but you're in a ranged attack right now, so let's stun you. So I can move you over here. Okay, I don't mind that too much. And actually, let's stun you real quick. There we go. So that's 2 stunned opponents right there. Doctor. Let's see if we can get you. That'd be really funny. Oh, hell yeah. Good job, Velasquez. You got a kill. Let's go. We go this way. Okay, that didn't really help you too much. Let's see if we can do that again. Alright. They only got 4 They only got 4 people they can use right now. Oh, the doctor's moving around the side. Okay. Miss. Wing and a miss. Okay, warrior's coming up to fight. I'm going to use the ancient art of the feint. And then move you over there. Push you over here. Oh, what's this? Revive. Oh, yay, I can revive people now with Velasquez. That is something I desperately needed. Alright, so that's good for that. Get rid of you, if we can. Let's get you shooting at the doctor. Because the doctor was stupid and brought himself all the way over here. And of course I missed that one, but no worries. Move you over here. Because now I'm going to have you flanking. Oh, the doctor got a knife in. That's not a knife, that's a knife. Alright. Oh god, I'm flanking. Didn't help him too much. That was really stupid of him to do that, but alright. Alright, I did set the AI down a little bit more, so they are a little dumber, but... Oh yeah, because he has multiple attacks of opportunity. That poor man. And... stab. You're down. Last one. You're done. You're done. Hell yeah. Flawless victory. When all of Noriega's men are down, your people help them up and everyone shakes hands. Umberto and Captain Noriega are talking out of earshot. Join them. You saunter over to the 2 men, and Umberto happily includes you in the conversation. Well fought, Viradejo. I don't think we've had such an interesting battle here in quite a while. Noriega nods. The men need to tend to pull their punches a little when they're fighting their own. It's true. Throw another contingent in as opponents, and suddenly their honor is at stake, and they fight like soldiers. Our troops should spar more often, Captain. We have urgent business further inland, but perhaps we should arrange some sort of tournament in the future. Noriega smiles and shakes on it. Then he goes back to his men to see to their injuries and hand out patrol assignments for the evening. Humberto claps his hands together and grins in anticipation. I shall make the arrangements. This will be a contest to remember, mark my words. Then he too strolls off to direct his people's efforts to take down the barricades. Alright, neat. Ooh, and I have goal, Esteban. Goal started menace on the north coast, so those are our 2 goals. But what about you? I think you're new to this, right? Wealthy merchant. Capitan, to what do I owe the favor? You have me at a disadvantage, senor. Oh, I beg your pardon. My name is Fernando Fernandez Luna. I am a merchant liaison to the royal court. We all saw your ship come into the harbor. It's comforting to have a fresh contingent of noble Spanish soldiers to protect us from the savages. I will not be staying long, I hope. I am arranging an expedition to the mainland. Ah, we are sorry to hear of that, of course, but that too is a noble pursuit. You seek to conquer new territories for the glory of King Carlos? I'm not here to conquer. I hope to chart the new world and learn about the history and the native cultures of this land. His smile fades slightly, but his voice remains utterly polite. Ah, you are a scholar, then. There is a glory in that as well, but just don't make the mistake of trusting the savages too much, or your expedition may end the same way as Felipe Gutierrez's, rest his soul. Felipe Gutierrez? He is your predecessor. He was our first expedition to the mainland. Captain Gutierrez's ship left our port with 300 troops around 2.5 years ago, but nobody ever returned. While I am bringing but a small fraction of the troops he brought, I will not be waging war with that kind of army. Well, I am bringing... understood. You have a lot of problems with the savages? Well, they have mostly been compliant. A few tribes still resist our dominion, however, but I'm sure you understand. One never feels safe with such primitives roaming the island. The presence of your troops makes us all more secure. Does Captain Noriega not have it under control? The Capitan does what he can, but, well, he is not as proactive as he used to be. If you ask me, the man has grown soft. The savages need to be ruled with an iron fist. There can be no doubt who's in control of the island. I must be on my way. But of course, id con Dios, Capitan. Okay, so he was there to just provide... So he was there to provide with me with a little bit of more story background on foreshadowing and stuff. Because I'm guessing Gutierrez's expedition is going to be one of the things we focus on within the series. It's within the actual... When we actually get to Mexico. Alright, so... I still have a bunch of experience I can do. Alright, Otto, what can Otto actually do? I don't know. Info. Cooldown. Restore some of the target. Okay. So Shaman is basically Doctor. Okay. But instead of getting the other one, he gets a curse pen. He can curse people. Gotcha. Let's go with... Let's go with... a good one for this guy. Probably give him a better weapon, maybe. Because none of these other ones are really useful for a doctor. The evade one would be nice. Evade, yeah, because I don't plan on having him be put into a... Let's put that. And then herbalism. Arganez is a man-at-arms. Isabella, I'm going to promote you because you've been doing great. All units adjacent to the soldier got their defense raised to match the soldier 5. Ooh, that'd be nice. Unlocks highest equipment tier. Okay. Smoke bomb. Rally. Okay. Ortega. What does this give me? Aimed shot makes an attack with only half the normal distance penalty's accuracy. Ooh, that's useful. Smoke bomb and rally. What is a throwing knife? Throw a knife. Okay, so that gives him a ranged attack. Interesting. What does this give him? Throwing knife, yeah. Bomb rally. So Lopez, Sado. Let's get Isabella up one more. Then inner arms ranged. Incapacitated an ally. Bloodthirsty. Every time this follower incapacitates an enemy, they will deal 15% more damage on the next turn. Constitution. Avoid damage from every poison attack. That's actually kind of useful. Damage is reduced from 15 to 5%. Actually, I kind of want this because I want her to be tanky. Tanky McTankerson. Do I have any more experience I can use? No. So those two are the next mission objectives. Well, I guess we can start heading up towards Santiago de los Caballeros first. Real quick. Alright, so let's go. Oh, Tinker. Tinkering is divided into construction and invention. Construction allows you to assign followers to construct traps and equipment. Invention allows you to assign followers to research improvements to the expedition's gear and equipment. For example, to craft a torch, you need 2 units of wood and 1 unit of oil. During the campaign, you will find recipes that teach you how to craft new items. A follower needs at least 1 point in tinkering to be able to research new inventions. A follower with high tinkering still can research more advanced inventions. Okay. So, tents, more comfortable tents for a one-time morale boost among your troops. It takes 8 days and requires a tinkering skill of 2 to reach this level. Grant you more wood during exploration. Get more metal. Faster carts allow you to move faster every day. I would like that, actually. And then it just allows you to move further. Plus 1, plus 3, plus 6. Okay. Kind of want that. Then can make some torches. Let's make some barricade. That. Auto sign. Rations. Inventions. Signed. You will be a hunter. 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 Work on cart. Okay, Atul is the one working on the cart. Oh no, we're having the native working on our wagons. Oh no. That's not what I intended. 10 rations. Alright. Back we go. Up to Santiago. That's not what I intended at all. Sorry, Atul. There we go. Up we go. Into the wild of Hispaniola. Keep going this way. Keep going, keep going, keep going. What's this purple one? That's a new chest type, I think. Never seen a purple chest before. Let's check this out real quick. Oh no, that was just the red and the accident. Scream forces away from the camp. Find a cart. Did we? Another spider. God damn it. That can bit him. It's another spider. Ugh, that happens so often. Kind of funny. Kind of comical at this point that keeps happening to us. Alright, so next, let's have all of our hunters. Well, first off, tasks. Let's assign Velasquez to it. We'll have Reyes. Observing. Preserve as much of that meat as possible. There we go. Guys, delivering some of the stuff of your treasure. Oh well. Let's see. You know what? I'm gonna try to make it up to the Flotsam, because I think now we can actually do this mission. Maybe. I say, with a worried expression, with a worried feel to my face. Alright, let's keep going over there. 45 days remain. Auto assign. Hunting. Hunting. There we go. Lopez has recovered completely from his injuries. Yay! Huzzah! Keep going up. There we go. 8 meat. Yay. Going up. Eventually we'll hit the Flotsam. So far, it's been an interesting thing so far. Just a bunch of little hijinksy adventures in the New World. There we go. Meat. That meat first real quick. Then we grab you. We'll bring you over here. And save. And I think we'll call that a day for right now. So we'll do it next. We'll fight them next episode, I guess.